Extreme, an American rock band formed of Gary Cherone, Nuno Bettencourt, Pat Badger and Kevin Figueredo, from Boston, Massachusetts. This week I had the opportunity to photograph them, but here's a quick nostalgic catch-up. Formed in 1985, the band was at its peak in the 1990s, selling over 10 million albums around the world. Originally formed of Gary, Nuno, Pat and Paul Geary, the band has changed a tad over the years. Some others included Mike Mancini, Paul Mangan, Peter Hunt, Hal Lebu, Carl Restiva, Laurent Duval and Steve Filazzo. They have released 6 studio albums, with their best success on the second album, Porno Graffiti, which peaked at number 10. On that album was their biggest track to date, one that almost broke the band apart after conflicts with their label about its release. More Than Words was released on March the 12th, 1991, eventually reaching number 1 in the top 100 in America, whilst reaching second in the UK, just behind Everything I Do by Bryan Adams.
You know it's true. Everything I do.
The band also performed for the Freddie Mercury tribute concert in 1992, receiving high praise for their short song style and playing as many Queen hits as they could for the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give your best welcome for Paul, Pat, Nuno and Gary, Extreme!
For their 6th album, rightly named Six, they have toured around the world and ended up in Birmingham. I was incredibly lucky to photograph them and their latest work. Some things I noticed during the gig were 1, how finely tuned the band are, also how much they all feel involved in the show, whether that be backing vocals or singing together. I also found them to be very playful with the crowd and myself, being on the end of a pretend jab from the mic stand. And one final thing is that despite their age, they really get this crowd up for it, something you rarely see from younger bands today. Until next time, cheers.